Okay, welcome back in this video. We are continuing with our marking guide that we made for our students that did the paper. Okay, the paper is ICT A-level for A-level students in Uganda. Okay, or what we call Uganda Advanced Education Certificate students. Let's start with number 6. Okay, number 6, we are required to define an input device. Input, as the name suggests, it inputs. Okay, any device that is used to bring data, to feed data into that computer, okay, is called an input device. You get it? So it's a device used to feed or enter the data and instruction into the computer. For example, a mouse, a keyboard, some people have even cameras, okay, and so on. Identify an input device for each of the following data. Sound. Sound, we can use microphones, okay? Microphone help us to input sound. It is from that sound that we can, from the microphone that we can get the sound. Like for now, I'm inputting sound using the microphone, okay? Images, okay, can be recorded by a camera or a scanner, okay? Okay, I'll try AC function of an operating system. We have mentioned it up there. File management, it was there. Managing storage, managing the media, okay? Providing user interface. That is, in this we have command line interface, the graphical user interface, okay? The memory management, booting the computer, okay? So many others. Establishing a network connection, okay, allocating system resources to certain applications. In other words, an operating system is like an intermediator between a user and the hardware. You get it? Because whatever you want a computer to do, you are going to order it using an operating system. It is through an operating system that we are giving the graphical user interface that we interact with. Okay, name any two operating system software that you know. Like for this one, I'm using Windows. Okay, I'm using Windows operating system. There is also Linux. Okay, there is also Unix. There is also Android. If you're using Android phones, did you know that did you know that phones are also computers? So they have Android operating system. They have iOS. Okay, and so on. Let's go to number 8. With number 8, we are seeing Ali. Ali has a DVD full of data and would like to transfer the data to CD. The capacity of the DVD is 4.7 GB and each CD is 700 MBs. Calculate the number of CDs he would need to transfer his data. Let's first break it down. If Ali is having a DVD that wants to transfer data from that DVD to the CD, which is 4 GB. What is 4 GB? Let's first now turn the 4 GBs, okay, 4.7 GBs into MBs, okay. If 1 GB is approximately to, we are talking about GB, okay. Here we are saying that 1 GB will be approximately to, remember in a GB we have 1000 MBs. You get it? 1000 million bytes. Okay? So what about 4.7 GB? That means we are going to get 4.7 times 1000 million bytes. Okay? That's what we are going to get. We are going to get 5,000 million bytes. Okay? So from there, with 5,000 million bytes, you first now ask yourself, okay, 5,000 million bytes, you divide them, okay, by now the 700 million bytes. Okay, then you're going to end up with 7 liter, meaning that you're going to have 7 CDs. Okay, it's around 6.8, but we round off. Okay, let's go to our next topic. Define the term tailor-made software. For a tailor-made software, this is the software that is made by user request. Okay, for example, if you want a website, you go, you meet the web developer, tell him I want this website. He first asks you, what do you want to appear here? What do you want to be on your home page? How do you want your contact to be? How the about your company, how do you want it to be? How do you want it? How the colors, the icons, okay? All those ones, they are made because it's a tailor-made software. A software that is designed at a user's request in order to meet a user's particular need. For example, you have your company. Okay? If you go directly, you have that thing that you want to solve through a developer. That means you are going to go through what we call a tailor-made software. Outline 4 qualities, okay, of application software. It should not stop working. Yes, it should be error-free. It should be easy to learn. For the application software, these are software that meet the user's needs. We have an operating system software, the one that operates the system. We have an application software, that's the one that the user interacts with, okay, that he can meet his desired needs. Okay, so here it should be actually retrieving results. By retrieving we mean outputting results. It should be portable on multiple operating systems. That means if you produce that application software, it should be able to run on multiple operating systems. All its target systems, there should be many. It should be error-free to operate without bugs. Okay, it shouldn't be software that when you run a computer goes off. Okay, let's go on, and we now got abbreviations. Write the following computer abbreviations in full. You have CPU, which is Central Processing Unit. We have Arithmetic Unit, okay, Arithmetic Logic Unit, or you can call it Arithmetic Logic and Unit because they are all together. Okay, state the role of each of the following components in the CPU. The bus. For the bus, this one carries the data. This one carries the data. It carries the data between different computing components. Okay, you may hear the bus. These are not the buses on our roads, but these are data cables. Okay, then control unit. This will manage the activities in the CPU unit. Okay, because it controls, it's a control unit. It will fetch the instructions, okay, decode them and execute them. Then we have the registers. They will temporarily hold on data and instruction that will be needed by the CPU. So when the CPU needs it, they are given. So they register. Now they hold temporarily. Okay, so it helps the CPU to access data and instruction very quickly. Okay, instead of going directly to the RAM, it first fetches from the register. Okay, then we have distinguish between utilities and application software. Utilities, these are programs, these are service programs, okay, that will enhance the computer system's operation. Okay, this, for example, if you want to connect a Bluetooth device, you need a Bluetooth driver, which is a utility. If you want to play music, okay, you need the speakers, which will need what we call sound drivers, okay, or sound cards. drivers. So those are, if you want to remove a virus, okay, you need an antivirus. Those are utility programs. They help enhance the computer system operations. Okay. Yet without them, a computer can still run. Okay. But for them, they have just enhanced. Whereas an application software refers to a software that is designed to meet the needs of the user. Okay? Software that is designed to meet the need of a user. Okay? Examples of utility programs we can see the file viewer, they help us to view files. Backup, help us for backing up. The copy utility helps us for copying, merging utility, debuggers. Okay? We have what we call disk defragmenter that helps us to defragment the disks. Helps. We have an antivirus utility. We have a screensaver utility. All those are utility programs. Okay. Explain the following as applied to internet. I advise let's start from there. Okay. In our next video. Thank you.